From just the basic to a designer piece, let's learn how to draft the pattern for this side gathers gown. Now here is the measurement I'm using for a 1-year-old. For the hip measurement, I added 4 inches to the child's chest measurement to achieve that hip, okay? Now, remember that your fabric is going to be folded into 2. This is the front pattern we are starting with. Your fabric is going to be folded into 2, and then you mark out your shoulder measurements, which was 3.5 for this child, okay? Then I mark out the neck depth and the neck width. How I got the neck depth is the bust measurement, the chest measurement here. The chest measurement divided by 12 inches. Then I came down by 3.5 inches from the shoulder slope for the chest line. You can do between 3.5 inches to 4 inches for a child of 1 year old, okay? Then I just marked down the same measurements, the 3.5. I brought it all the way down, and here I marked her bust measurement, her chest measurement. I call it chest because after all it's not a bust yet, so I call it chest measurement at this point. Then I connected the line from the shoulder slope all the way to her chest measurement. Then my half length is 8 inches and the full length of this gown is 19 inches, which I have marked it out here. Then after marking that out, the next thing I did was come down from the half length. I came down by 5 inches and I marked out the hip measurement. Now I did not measure this child's hip line, okay? So I had to just create it. So I came down by 5 inches from the half length measurement, okay? Then I mark the waist measurement. I mark the hip measurement, of course, and the same measurement I used on the hip is what I brought to the hemline to mark it as well. Then I connect all the lines together. See, this gown is very simple to make. It's not hard at all. I cannot wait to see what you can make of this, okay? Then you connect all the lines together, blending in all the sharp points you see, okay? Then at the center front of this pattern, I came out by 2 inches. Now remember, they do not have bust, so there's nothing we need to contour. But this gown has side gathers around the waistline, so we need it, okay? Then I came down from the neck depth, I came down by 1 inch and I connected it all the way. Then I also came down by 0.75 inches, depending on how you want your neck design to be, okay? So I just came down. It's not good to do too much, especially when you're working for children, okay? So I just came down by 0.75 inches and connected it. That's going to be our neck design, what our design is going to look like. From your waist measurement, from the waist measurement, I came down by 1 inch and I just drew with a free hand. I marked out 2 actually, so I finally chose the upper one. Then go ahead and notch where your gathers join to your main bodies and also where your center piece joins to the side piece, where it's going to stop, so you don't make mistakes. So I'm cutting off the shoulder part, the neck part, and I'm slicing this open, okay? This is very simple, trust me. It is simple. So I'm just here labeling it so it doesn't confuse me when it's time to sew, or it doesn't confuse the person that is going to sew it, okay? Then the next thing we are going to do is this part I cut out. You're just going to divide them. Maybe it just depends on how much gathers you want to make. So you can divide it into 5 places, into 10. For me, I just did 0.75 on each of the, I did 0.75, okay? And I slice this open. Please ensure you label. Ensure you label. I have made mistakes before. Ensure you label, okay? After marking this out and labeling, the next thing you will do is to cut it off and place it on a paper. This process is called, this method is called slash and spread method. Slash and spread method. That means you're slashing the paper, you're slashing the pattern to spread it to have more gathers. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just making sure the hemline aligns and I just spread it. You can choose how many inches you want, depending on how much, just like I said, depending on how much gathers you want. For me, I did 3 inches spacing. That's the gathers I'm going to have. So you just keep marking that out, pinning down. making sure that your numbers are correct. Please make sure your numbers are correct, you're placing them the right way. Then you mark out the upper part, cut it out, and that's just basically it. You can use this pattern to do both front and back. You can use this pattern to do both front and back, and it's just for you to add zipper allowance at the back. Anyways, this is how mine came out for an adorable little girl, and this is another design. I hope you will try it and give me a tag. Thank you. Bye.